Hi guys, I'm Shelley and today I have a tag for you. The literary dinner party tag. Trying saying that 10 times fast. I found this tag via Mia at Against Idleness and Mischief. She is a new booktuber I came across a couple of weeks ago and I love her. The tag was originally made up by Rianne. I will put links to both hers and Mia's videos down below, so go check them out. So the rules for this tag are: you must have 11 guests, 12 including yourself. Each guest has to be a character from a book with a certain skill or trait. There are 10 criteria for this, so let's jump in. Criteria 1. My first guest has to be able to cook or like to cook. For this I chose Cam from Wait For You by Jaylin. Now Cam is an amazing baker. He loves to bake banana bread and cookies with peanut butter and chocolate in them, and ooh, they melt in your mouth, and oh my god, his food would be amazing. So he can cook for my dinner party, or at least bring dessert. Guest number 2, who has the money to fund the party? Because it is my dinner party, I need fabulousness at my table. The Magnus Bane from the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare, or the Bane Chronicles by Cassandra Clare. Magnus is just... he's amazing, and I'm guessing he's rich because he's got to be like, I think he's like 300 years old. He can't die, so you think by then he pretty much knows how to get money. Plus he knows how to throw a party. He is supposed to look amazing with eyeliner, and he has a tendency not to wear trousers, so who wouldn't want a guy walking around in his pants, and a hot guy at that. Guest number 3, a character that might make a scene, but I don't know what kind of scene I want, so going with the fact that so far I have 2 very cute men. Tsukiko from the Night Circus, who is a contortionist. She's got this mysterious air, and you know she's going to cause a stir. She's going to say something that's just going to set something off, or she's going to start, you know, undressing and contortionizing on the middle of the table, because she has a tendency of not wearing much. I am basically just making a table full of cute people so far. Guest number 4. Somebody who's going to bring the funny to the table. You need a joker, you need somebody to make you laugh, and I've chosen Simon, again from the Mortal Instruments by Cassandra Clare, because he's sarky and he's geeky and he's brilliant. He's always got a back answer for everything, as he has a quite good repertoire with Magnus as well, and watching those 2 back and forth would be kind of cool. Moving on to guest number 5, you have to have somebody extremely popular at the table, and who is more popular than Finnick from the Hunger Games series? He is, in the famous words of Haymitch, a peacock. He knows everybody, he schmoozes, he charms, he is the wonderful, wonderful Finnick. He knows everybody's secrets because he's so charming, and because of that they're all scared of him, so they can't possibly not like him. And I love him at my table because he could tell some seriously dirty secrets. Guest number 6, a villain. And this one was tricky. Looking at my bookcase, I'm just like, there are lots of villains, but I've chosen the dastardly Mr. Wickham from Pride and Prejudice. He seduces women for his own amusement and then leaves them to deal with the fallout, but he is such a horrible person. I don't know why I want him at my table. I guess so basically I can punch him one. And I'm guessing quite a few of the characters that I have as guests would probably take him for a ride as well. Oh, Tsukiko could beat him up. She could contortion him into some kind of evil squishy thing. Yes, okay. That's why he's at my table, so all the other characters can have a go at him. I may have some anger issues towards him. Guest number 7 is a 2 for 1. You get to pick your favourite couple, and I've picked Sophie and Howl from Howl's Moving Castle. It's mainly because of Sophie. When she gets turned into an old woman at one point in the book, and she is sarky and cranky and, oh god, I want to be her when I'm older. She's just brilliant. And Howl is basically a perpetual child who is rather annoying, but by the end of the book she's softened him and turned him into a better person. But Howl is the magician. Again, going back to Magnus, the bankroller of my dinner, he is also a kind of magical wizardy person, so I think the 2 of them could have some cool conversations. Character number 8, a hero or heroine, and I have picked Richard Mayhew from Neverwhere by Neil Gaiman. He is a human aspect towards the table, because so far I've got kind of magical people, and actually he's a lot like Simon from the Mortal Instruments. He is a human who gets pushed into this magical world and is just like, yo, what now? I think he would be really good at my table. He'd be just walking around going, has somebody spiked my drink? He is my hero because he does the right thing. He's not magical, he's not He doesn't have any special powers. He just is a decent, loving human being who stands up for the right thing, and that is why I love him. Moving on to guest number 9, a unappreciated character. Now, there are many unappreciated characters on my bookshelf, Neville Longbottom being the one that comes to mind first. But I am going to choose Nia Lloyd from the Snow Spider trilogy by Jenny Nimmo. She is the middle child of, I think, 8 children. They're like the Weasleys, only there's more of them. And she is picked on mercilessly. The twins have even made up a little rhyme for her that goes, Nia can't do nothing, Nia in the middle, Nia's got a funny tooth and a nose got squiggle squiggle. Now for you grammatically inclined people, you will notice that Nia can't do nothing. It's actually a double negative. If Nia can't do nothing, then Nia must be able to do something, and she can do something. She is the most wonderful, adorable character. She's kind of got this whole magical thing to her that she's not actually magical, but she has magical friends and she can work that out before anybody else does. She's just, oh, I love her so much. She was my heroine growing up. So few people love her and everybody should. Nia Lloyd, you are my heroine and I want you sat at my table. And so we come to our last guest, guest number 10, a character of your choice. Really, I could only pick one person. At the wonder of Augustus Waters from The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, I had to have him at my table. For those of you who have read the book, you will know why I chose him instead of Hazel. Although I do love Hazel and she would be a brilliant addition to my table, I had to choose Gus because that means he would actually be there and he would be sat there. Gus is such a wonderful, sassy, sarcastic character. I love his metaphors. I want to be him. I want to throw existential three throws. I want to know what existential three throws mean. It's just, I had to have a dictionary next to me while reading about him. I love his brain. I love everything about him. So the last person at my table is Augustus Waters. And that is it. That is my table. You have Cam filling us with lovely food. You probably have Simon, Richard and Augustus sitting in the corner just laughing at everybody going, what the hell have we just walked into? You have Sophie and Howl having some kind of magical argument. Everybody picking on Mr. Wickham, Magnus being fabulous and telling us all about eye makeup, while Sukiko dances and does wonderful contortionist things in the middle of the table, and I will be there bigging up Nia Lloyd, and I think that's everybody. And now I'd love to know what your literary table would be. This is a tag video and I tag everybody, though there are 3 people who I'd really love to know who they would pick at their table, and that is Adriana from Perpetual Pages, Daisy from A Thousand Lives of Daisy, and Sylvia from Wishful Films. I actually found this a really difficult tag to do. It made me really think. I had to stare at my bookcase for quite a while, trying not to use too many characters from the same books, because there are so many characters I love. But that is my table and I will now go and daydream about it. But for now, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you'd like to. I feel bad asking, but you guys would make my day and I would be forever grateful if you would. And I'll catch you next time. Bye!